Hey guys, it's Rachel here, and today we're going to talk about Douyin makeup. In recent months, a new style of makeup has been on the rise to be the hottest trend in years. The style is called Douyin makeup, popularized by the beauty influencers and girls of the Chinese social media app Douyin. Often compared to Hourglass makeup, Douyin makeup has a distinctive style that differs it from others, and in this video, I will guide you through the meaning of Douyin makeup, and most importantly, how to achieve it. What is Douyin? Douyin is a video-centric social media app owned by ByteDance. It is also known as the Chinese TikTok. With more than 600 million active users, it is now one of the biggest and most prominent social media platform out there, and thus making it a big player in the beauty scene. Many beauty influencers have come from the app and become social media stars, and they seem to have created their own look that is known as Douyin makeup. How does it differ from Hourglass makeup? Douyin makeup is usually more intense and heavier than Hourglass makeup, making it more suitable for nighttime wear or when you have a special occasion or just for photo shoots. Hourglass makeup is also usually focused on making the face look softer, plumper and oval, while Douyin makeup likes to accentuate the structure of the face and do a lot more contouring that makes the face look more sharper and defined. Hourglass makeup, or just Korean makeup, in general, prefers a more puppy-eyed style and makes their eyes bigger and slant downwards, while Douyin makeup favor more of a feline look and focuses more on making the eyes look sharper and tilted upwards. Prime. Every kind of makeup style needs a good base to make sure everything applies smoothly, and it also makes it last longer. I have tried countless primers before, but my holy grail will forever be the Embryolisse-Lait Creme Concentre. It is a moisturizer that I found in a drugstore during my trip to Paris 2 years ago, and it is the best purchase I have ever made. Even though it is a moisturizer, it works amazing on priming your skin, as it makes the foundation blend easier, and make sure to massage it into your skin to get the full benefit and to also depuff your face. Contour. As I have mentioned before, Douyin makeup places a lot of focus on the facial structure and making it look sharp and defined. I like to use a cream contour stick and contour my cheeks and nose before foundation to lay a good base. Make sure to use cool tone shades to mimic the natural shadows of the face. My go-to is the Fenty Match Stix in the shade Amber, because it is very cool toned and super easy to blend, but if you have a darker skin tone, I would recommend the shade Mocha or Truffle. Foundation. After all that work we did to lay a good base, I like to use a dewy medium coverage foundation and apply it with a very light hand. It is important to use a foundation that does not have a high coverage, as it is easy to end up looking cakey or overdone. Using a light to medium coverage foundation also allows more control, so it is perfect for those who are beginners at makeup. For this style of makeup, the foundation I use is the Missha M Magic Cushion Foundation, as it has an anti-caking formula, leaving your skin looking fresh, dewy and glossy. Then if I see any uncovered blemishes or any redness that the foundation failed to cover, I use a concealer that is the exact same shade as my foundation, and with a small wet brush, go over them lightly and blend away. Set your base makeup with a loose powder. And for this look, try using a powder with a slate sheen finish so you don't completely erase the glow from the foundation. My usual powder for this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Diffuse Light, but it is very expensive, so a cheaper dupe for this is the Kiko Radiant Fusion Baked Face Powder, or the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Powder. I regularly use both of them, and I find them to be very similar or almost identical to the Hourglass powder. Blush. Blush is very important in this look, and I find that Douyin influencers usually apply their blush very high on their cheekbones, and depending on the look, some of them even apply it as high to temples. Most of them also apply a bit on their nose, and it makes them look like they have a cold, and I find that look to be very cute. I learned this blush trick a while ago, and it has changed my life. Basically, you take the leftover blush you have on your brush and apply it all over your lips, and it doesn't matter if it looks messy, because it will help us later when we do the lipstick. I like to match my blush to my lipstick color, so I find it is easier to match lipstick to cream blushes, so I use cream blushes like the Glossier Cloud Paint and take a tiny amount and apply it with a big fluffy brush. Here's a diagram that shows the exact places to apply blush for this look. Eyes. Eyes are the most important part of this look, so make sure to practice a lot and keep on going. The eyeshadow part itself is quite simple and easy to do. First you need a neutral shade that is a couple shades darker than your skin tone. You could use colors like light brown, taupe, peach or maroon. This color goes on your crease and use a very light hand, and this is basically just to deepen the crease, and make sure to blend a lot. Nothing ruined and I look more than unblended eyeshadow, and when you think you have blended enough, blend some more. Next take a light shimmer shadow and apply it all over your eyelids. You can have fun and experiment with this part and use any color you like. If you're feeling bold, try fun bright colors like blue, pink, yellow or anything else, but just make sure they're shimmery or glittery. Eyeliner. I know that at first, eyeliner seems scary or really hard to do, but I promise you that with enough practice you can ace the skill and even start flawlessly doing it in seconds. To achieve the signature Douyin eyeliner, you need to understand what it looks like. Douyin eyeliner consists of a thin to medium size line that is sharp in the end and flicks upwards, or you can even do a straight flick if your eyes are already tilted upwards naturally. For this you need an eyeliner that is very sharp and long lasting. My favorite is the NYX's Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner. This liner is extremely sharp and the tip brush makes it really easy to apply, so it gives you a lot of control. And finally, the final part of the eyes, the aegyo-sal. If you don't know what an aegyo-sal is, the Korean term, simply translated, means charming fat and refers to the youthful appearance of small fat pockets under eyes for an innocent, softer look. Even though aegyo-sal is associated with Korean makeup, it is found in almost every Douyin makeup look, making it a necessity. To successfully do aegyo-sal, Etude House suggests starting off with a light brown shadow to contour right beneath the eye pudge. Then, smile hard with your eyes to bring out the pudge to see where you should contour. The next step is to use a champagne pink color to line the inner corners of your eyes and right underneath your under lashes up until where you contoured in the first step. Finally, using a mirror, use a blending brush to make sure the brown blends in naturally with the champagne pink, and now you're done with eyes. And the last part is the lip. Douyin style lip is fairly easy to do because it just involves two products, a lip tint and a lip gloss. For this I usually do a lip combo of 3C Velvet Lip Tint in the shade Daffodil and the Glossier Lip Gloss in the shade Red. First I apply a small amount of the lip tint only on the center of the lips and use a brush to blend out the edges, but you can also just smudge it with your fingers for this. And then I just top it with a thick coat of lip gloss and you're done. Now just use a setting spray to set everything in place and you're good to go. That is it for today's video, and I really do hope that you guys learned something from it, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe and put on notifications so you won't miss out on future videos. And if you really like this video, please consider subscribing to my Patreon and get benefits such as early access to videos, polls, community input, and you can even be credited as an associate producer in the end credits.